Yo, what's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy Forced or Aced, and today I'm bringing you guys a new video. I'm sorry if you guys can see the sun, if the sun is fucking my lighting up. Alright, we should be good now. The sun should not be fucking my shit up, you feel me? But my hair is all over the place. It's so windy today. But anyways, guys, today what I want to talk about, I haven't uploaded today. This is gonna be my upload, y'all feel me? Today's a little bit of a different video. I want to make these more often. I also want to make them with, you know, gameplay in the background and stuff like that. But I want to talk about the Eagles-Steelers game. You guys know I'm a Steelers fan. I gotta get repping, you know. So obviously Steelers Eagles played Thursday, you know. So I just want to kind of recap, want to go through the game a little bit, want to talk about like what the season was going to be popping with the season, you know. But first, before we start anything, I just want to say, if y'all have never had an acai bowl, bruh, y'all need to try this acai bowl, bruh. Like, for real. Hold up, my hair's all over the place. But if you guys never had one, bruh, y'all are missing out, bruh. Cut. Y'all missing out. Go buy yourself one. Shit was like $7, but it's well worth it. But anyways, let's get into it. So I want to talk about starting quarterbacks. You know, quarterbacks, obviously Big Ben's only got like 3 to 4 more years, maybe tops, maybe even 2 to 3, who knows. But yeah, Ben doesn't have that much longer in the NFL. Obviously that's a problem with the Steelers, because right now we have our top 3 Antonio Brown killer bees, you know. We got Antonio Brown, Le'Veon Bell, and Big Ben. And who knows how much longer we'll have Le'Veon Bell for, you know. So that's that. It's kind of like we gotta hurry it up and win a championship here. This is where it pretty much counts, you know. So you know, we're kind of also looking for a backup quarterback. The Steelers are looking for a backup quarterback. We have Joshua Dobbs, Mason Rudolph, and Landry Jones. Landry Jones, I hate that guy, man. I know he's played for us. He's filled in for Big Ben whenever Antonio Brown got hurt and Big Ben got hurt against the Bengals back when we had D'Angelo Williams. But I mean, Landry Jones has just never been the answer. I honestly feel like he's never been the answer. Let's get just a little bit lower right here. He's never been the answer. Preseason game, you know, he just I don't know, I just never liked him, and it sucks because he might stay on the team because we signed him to a longer contract, like I believe it was last year or this year. I'm not really sure. I forgot, but we signed him on an extension, so he's going to be playing for Pittsburgh for a few more years, maybe, unless Joshua Dobbs and Mason Rudolph, you know, step it up and start showing progress. Because I believe our next starter should be what's his face, Joshua Dobbs. Joshua Dobbs should be our next starter. I don't think Mason Rudolph is ready yet. I think he still needs time to mature. Obviously, Joshua Dobbs needs time to mature too. But there's a lot of things going on with the Steelers, you know. We saw Landry Jones, I believe he had one touchdown. Yeah, he chucked that shit up to Juju. You know, Juju doing his thing as the second receiver. We're seeing how well that Washington kid is playing. Patterson, he had a great touchdown. Joshua Dobbs, nice connection to him. But like I said, Landry Jones, he's a typical backup quarterback. You know, he's the safe option. But I just wish that we won't, because obviously we're only going to go into the season either with 3 or 2 quarterbacks. Who are they going to be? Who knows? Last year we had Landry Jones, Joshua Dobbs, and Big Ben. So I'm hoping we cut Landry Jones, man, and we keep Joshua Dobbs, and we keep the boy Mason Rudolph. You know, he's a rookie. Obviously, he might stay. So we'll see. But let's talk about Joshua Dobbs. Joshua Dobbs, man, I think he's one of the smartest quarterbacks. I think he's going to be a great quarterback. He just needs time to mature. He still needs time. And I understand, oh yeah, he's been in Pittsburgh for what? This is going to be his 2nd year now, or 3rd. He came in with TJ Watt, right? I believe he came in with TJ Watt, so it's going to be his 3rd year. Honestly, I feel like we should take a chance on him. Joshua Dobbs is a great quarterback. He, if we give him reps with the first string, let's say maybe the next game that we got coming up, if we give him snaps with that, we can see what's going on. Because the Eagles, I think the Eagles, obviously we had to put in Landry Jones, because think about it, the Eagles just won a Super Bowl. They have a great stout defense. Brandon Graham, they got Fletcher Cox, they got Chris Long. Like, that's a stout defensive line, you know what I mean? And I don't know if you guys saw, but there was a little clip on Twitter I seen. It was Fletcher Cox. So Fletcher Cox come in, he's gonna come in, you know, against Landry Jones. He goes, he clips him, you know, he clips DeCastro, and this is against our best guard, one of the best guards in the league, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's against the best guard in the league. So he clips him, right? He clips him, and he gives him like a little bump, you know, so DeCastro could be like, all right, I got him secured. Boom. He just he rips off him. Boom. Landry Jones goes down. So the Eagles have a stout defense, and I think the first game, you know, Mason Rudolph is not ready. Joshua Dobbs, we saw what he could do. He threw that dot to Patterson, which was great. I love that play. Like, if you guys actually watched the tape and everything, that had to be perfectly placed. If it wasn't perfectly placed, it was either going to be incomplete or intercepted. That was on the dot. That's little flashes of greatness you see in Joshua Dobbs. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I love Joshua Dobbs coming out of Virginia. Was it Virginia? Oh no, Tennessee. Coming out of Tennessee, I believe. He came out with Cameron Sutton. He came out of Tennessee. He played great there. You know, he was the #1 quarterback. He did his thing. He's a rocket scientist. If you guys didn't know that, he's actually a rocket scientist. Like, I'm not even joking. He's dead ass a rocket scientist. So there's that. You know, he's really smart. I believe he could learn the playbook quicker and, you know, mature as a player. He's got the feet to do it too. He's more like he's a mobile option, you know. Unlike Big Ben, he's just a pocket passer. But hey, we've done it well with Big Ben. But what happens when Big Ben's gone? Who knows? Mason Rudolph. We didn't really get to see him that much. He played in the third and the fourth quarter against third stringers, you know. There's not much Mason Rudolph could do there. He was just pretty much checking it down every time. Just check down, check down, check down. There wasn't much to show for Mason Rudolph. Yeah, we ended up beating the Eagles by a lot. It's preseason, it doesn't matter. But at the same time, we didn't get to see much of Mason Rudolph. So I hope the Steelers, you know, learn. And, you know, they're like, all right, Landry Jones is obviously not our option. He's been with us for a while. He hasn't matured. He hasn't become the quarterback we wanted him to become. And then we just put in Joshua Dobbs. We start him, or we start Mason Rudolph on game 2, you know, or the preseason. So hopefully they start either Joshua Dobbs or Mason Rudolph, and then we leave Landry Jones in the back, you know, and we do our thing, try to see what's up. But pretty much that's what I want to talk about, our quarterback situation in Pittsburgh. Just trying to see what's gonna be happening with that there. And yeah, pretty much just hope Joshua Dobbs and Mason Rudolph make the team. But anyways, guys, as always, this is me, your boy Forrest, and to tomorrow's video. Peace.